All right.
Roll cameras.
Camera's speeding. Everything's speeding? Yep.
Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay. My mom was an architect. Architecture was always around me. We had like parent-teacher conferences or like Columbus Day or whatever it may be. Like we went to our architecture firm and we were there for the day. In October of 2014, my mom passed away from breast cancer.
Sorry to hear.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things to where like we could have wallowed in the sadness of it all and kind of like stood still,
Yeah.
Or we could have used it and used the story as a way to really make a difference in the world. We were batting around ideas on this 8-hour car ride, and my dad was like, what about Habitat for Humanity? I was like, sure. I wanted to make it not Maureen with breast cancer, but Maureen the mom, Maureen the friend, Maureen the person who cared about other people. I wanted that to be her legacy. Right. I didn't want for it to be everything else. I started in October, I guess, of 2015 to raise the money. Raised $85,000 in between October and December of that year. We started construction in January of 2016, and then I spent 16 Saturdays on site building the house, putting up the walls, doing kind of everything that I could to make it kind of a reality. At the end of it all, when I was passing the keys to Annette Lopez, the new homeowner, all of the emotions that I'd had kind of pent up inside of me for the past year and a half just came absolutely overflowing. And I passed her the key, kind of went back to the back of the crowd, and just the gates opened. All of that kind of to say, like, that's who I am, and that's a big reason that I'm here.
So I grew up in Jamaica. My dad at the time was a lecturer at the University of Technology. We were always ambitious kids. I always needed to do well in the classroom. For a long time, I'd sort of been interested in the life sciences. I guess it was probably in my sophomore year of college that I was like, yeah, for sure, I'm gonna do medicine. I did a lot of reading, I did a lot of volunteering, I did a lot of the things that, a lot of the motions that you have to do, and I found that I really liked it. And I wanted to be closer and closer and closer to the field of medicine, so I said, hey, it's clearly calling me, so I have to do it. I applied to several schools my junior year, and lo and behold, UVA called. That was really fortunate for me, and it's just been a really, really great time since I've been here.
The opportunity to be here in Charlottesville gives you that moment for yourself to kind of figure out what is it that's driving me to do what I love.
The culture is such that it really allows you to cultivate your passion.
It's not like a culture of competition like people will like say or like brand it, but I think it's just pushing you to be the best version of yourself.
Right. The things that really keep me going, for one, my family. They're really proud of what I'm doing here. I was actually at Thanksgiving, the gathering a few months ago, and my aunt just said, Jay, the first doctor in the family, and kind of a lot of the families at the table and everyone looked around, and I really realized at that moment, like, wow, I'm really doing something that so many of my family members didn't have the chance to do or were unable to do.
The thing that continues to push me forward is just remembering the why. How do I do this one thing that might change Annette Lopez's life or another family's life or another homeowner's life? How do I, from interaction to interaction, make someone's life better?
What UVA does when it gives students scholarships or gives us a chance to make a dream real, to make a what if, a when, to make my thought that I may one day be the first doctor in my family to, I'm actually gonna have I have a date when I'm gonna graduate, I'm gonna do that.
Receiving that scholarship means so much to me. The opportunity to be here, the experiences that I've had here, the people that I've met here, the things that I've learned.
You can't quantify.
You can't quantify that. What would you say? What would you as like a whole, as scholarship recipients, like say to these people? The easiest way to sum it all up is just, thank you.